Hey there YouTubers, back again, just for a quick vid on up to date where I am. That glare is awful. Up to date on where I am with my customs, and yeah, just I got some of these boxes from the market. They were £1.50. They had, I'll show you, little pockets that you can take out in order to make spaces for these. Just gonna hold what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 cars for £1.50, depending on the casting and the size, obviously. I'll just run through where I am. These are the two finished articles. This is for my friend's little boy. We're going to draw some flames on it, so it was like Lightning McQueen, but I don't know, his dad said it would ruin it, so I wasn't allowed to do that. But these do roll really nice. However, it's not properly stuck together. I do still need to find a tap bit that fits the holes that I'm drilling, because the tap bit that I've got keeps bending the posts. So yeah, but anyway, I detailed the petrol tank and a few bits in there, painted the engine, painted the exhausts, painted the skull face, green lights, some red eyes, and its mouth. We're gonna redo some teeth, so it looked like it had some teeth missing, but that can come later. I also need to paint the centre so it doesn't look odd. Yeah, that's the bone shaker that I've been working on for far too long now. Just about finished. This is my Mustang, 69 Mustang that I did finish. I'm really pleased how this has turned out. You're not going to be able to see the red line wheels really. Let's see if I can move that way and get a bit of lighting. Painted everything on here. Painted the base, all the exhaust system, tail lights, and yeah, see all the exhaust that comes out the bottom. Really pleased with this one. This is the one that I wanted to finish, but I didn't want to rush. I've ruined loads rushing, so this has took a long time. We're gonna clear coat it, but the cars that I've clear coated at the moment have all ruined, so yeah, I'm not gonna bother with it. However, as you can see, the vigilant of you, the bottom, the screw just here, it doesn't go in all the way, because like I said, I can't drill the post out properly without it bending, and this is the one that it started bending on, and I really didn't want to bend it anymore, so I'm going to have to find my own unique way of fixing them back together. But like I say, it does roll. The screw's in there far enough so it can still move. Yeah, I really like this one. It's the detail on it that I've gone to is superb. Not to blow my own trumpet or anything like that in any way, shape or form, but we should all praise ourselves now and again. Just a quick update of where I am with, I've got this is one of TJ's customs that I've been doing him. I don't know if I've showed you this before. This is the 18 van replica. It's got TJ in the license plate. Just a nice little touch for him. I'm currently painting headlights and things. Currently in the process of painting his other car that he wanted painting. But I don't know if anybody's ever tried to spray paint orange, but it is horrible. It doesn't want to spray evenly, or yeah, it's horrible. I don't know what's wrong with orange, but orange is not a good colour for spraying. But this is really stuck together. Well, this is not stuck together, it's only clipped back together, but it's stuck, playable. Throw it down a track, do anything you want with it, mate. But that's one of yours, TJ. I hope you like it, mate. Your other one's going to be a surprise for yourself. I'll let you show it off. I just wanted to let people know where I were with the customs and that right now. But yeah, it's okay, that's nice. My cool combi is just getting its wheels sorted out. I had a lot of issues with trying to stick the axles back in, so I watched 1,000,001 videos of how people have put axles in on their cars, and the one that I think is going to work for me is this, where it's drill a little bit into the axle itself, so you've got a wider fitting. And then I bought some, let's see if I can find it, some KS Precision Metals number 8100 1/16 by, obviously, 0.14 inches, foot, I don't know, it's about a foot long. You get 3 pieces, but this is essentially a metal tube. I'm not going to really be able to see it, but it has got a hole all the way down it, all the way through it, which allows me to cut. Let me see if I can. Basically, if you have an axle as so, it allows me to, rather than making my own axles, cutting the original axles that I have and using them in the holes already provided. So as you can see, the axles that are already on the cars fit perfectly into the hole. It's just then a case of obviously gluing them in, but being very, very, very careful not to glue the wheel to the metal or to the actual axle itself, because then obviously your wheel's not going to turn round. And I found this out the very hard way of sticking my cool combi wheels to the axle, and well, yeah, it wouldn't turn, it wouldn't move. But that's because I was using initially super glue, putting a smallest dab of super glue in there and sticking the wheel in, trying to be very careful, pushing it in a little bit more, pulling it back so there was a little gap and waiting for it to dry. But that process is very difficult, very fiddly. So what I've opted for is some slower setting glue, but some hard glue, a bit like I think JPUL that they use in the States, but it's called Araldite, or however you want to pronounce it. But it just gives me more time to fiddle about and clean the areas once I have stuck the wheels in, just to get rid of any residue so it doesn't stick. Then it's just a case of obviously propping it, once the wheels are in, propping it between two things on an even level. Sorry, you can't even see that. Yeah, just propping them in on an even level so the wheels don't touch anything, but they can freely hang, and letting it dry basically. But yeah, that's the way that's worked for me. I'm not saying it's going to work for everybody. It doesn't work for everybody. I know a lot of people would rather just take the axles out and re-put them in somewhere else where they fit. But this way you can obviously cut your bar to length, your desired length, and even if the wheel axles are too short to fit in or too wide, you can always snip them down to fit in. Or what I have been doing is using, I'm going to give you all my tips, I am, because I feel like I should. Oh, I can't see them, can't find them, I do apologise. Anyway, I've been using some tacks, some flat-headed tack pins. Here, yes. These, just for like nailing, I don't know, pictures in your wall. They're very thin. They are, in fact, 20mm in width. It doesn't actually say the diameter, but I do have to slightly grind them down to get them to fit inside the hole. But once they are in there, even without glue, they are snug, really snug. I'll show you. Obviously, they don't fit exactly into the wheel. That's why I had to grind them down slightly. But once they're in there, and I don't know if you can see the head, but the head there fits perfectly in the hole, usually where the axle head goes anyway. So yeah, just a tip. Obviously that could be your axle, but you could just chop it down to your desired length. Yeah, just tips there that I thought I'd share with you. Like I say, it's been a hard week this week. I've not been very well. Hunting wise, everywhere's gone dry again. All those L or M cars that I found in Tesco have gone. Nothing nowhere. I even went as far as Barnsley yesterday and didn't really find anything. So yeah, but peace out. There's my tips and where I am with my customs. This is the base. Also, I've painted this. Still needs a bit more work. It's a slow process, as with everything. Obviously, you've got work and you've got commitments of family and friends. You've got to be social. Well, you don't have to be social. Not always with my friends. Yeah, it's a slow process detailing the bottom, but we're getting there. Yeah, peace out. I hope everybody's well. Loving everybody's custom work as well out there. Obviously, James Shear, Mr. Sensitivity, Go, Tom Paul Fran, everybody, Cow, Charlie A, Mr. International, Matt, Spanky Mark. I'd just like to say a big thank you to everybody who watches, everybody who comments. Yeah, thanks, peace out, and hope you're all well.